Alright, so check it out. If anything happened to me, I want to go ahead and put these officers' names out there, because you know what? I just came from the gym today. I got some red sweatpants on. You know, I'm up here in Victorville, and they had some dumb nigga drive by in the blue 300, and I'm telling you, the drone was following me. So they always, I'm telling you, you might feel like this is stupid, because it is stupid, but they use the drones to follow you, and they send niggas at you. Now, they know I'm already a legally gun provider or packer or whatever you want to call it. So, you know, they basically, man, this is the trick these police do, is want to cause problems. So anyway, you know, I want to give out some of their badge numbers so, you know, the government could be able to see who this is, because, you know, this is all tied in with LAPD and the Latin bail bondsman. You know, once I got tricked into that military bail reduction, they start coming after me to join, and I didn't want to join. So then these weirdo motherfuckers want to harass me forever, you know, and keep testing my life, having niggas following me and my kids and shit, you know, trying to make me blow so they could sit back like some clowns and act like, oh, we saved the scenario. But they really, everybody know who the devils is anyway. But one dude, okay, we're gonna say Officer Inspector General, Mr. Andrews. I told him what's going on. He didn't help me. That's one person, you know. Maria, Detective Orta over at the Southwest LAPD. The police officer named Maria and the other one named Detective Orta. They know what's going on. I already spoke to them, you know, and tried to see what the hell is going on. Why's my house being circled with planes day, night? You know, idiots hacking my computer. You know, Sergeant Quintard, 760-217-3637. He know what's going on. He didn't change nothing either. I talked to him last year. He tried to tell me I'm tripping, even though I got videos of the drones following me, even though I got videos of, you know, all this stuff. I mean, proof when you look up their names, who they connected to, but you know how people be, man. Everybody black is a dumbass, you know, and if you ain't a dumbass, you know, you a good tool to use, because that's all they doing is trying to use other blacks against me, try to use Hispanics against me and all that, you know, basically trying to start a beef out here with niggas and make it seem like, you know, just trying to start beef, man. You know, what kind of motherfucker is that? They don't need to be in motherfucking law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a motherfucker using technology to follow you around and trying their hardest to entrap you, you know. And don't get me wrong, some of these niggas deserve their head split. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because anytime you stupid as a motherfucker, you listening to the police and you steadily trying to test, you know, like, you know, I mean, man, me, I always believe with ignorant motherfuckers, let them live, because they gonna lose their life by somebody else. I talked to B. Larson, a deputy sheriff. The card also said John Mackhorn or whatever. He's a sheriff over there in the corner. Imagine that. That's up here. I talked to them. They know what's going on, you know. Oh, let's see who else. Let's keep going. We got a couple people. I went to the DA up in Los Angeles. He told me I better lay low and go back home. I'm like, lay low? Fucking helicopters following me, Army helicopter following me up there, circling around the building. Lay low. You know what I'm saying? 4 years later, man, what the fuck? Breaking federal civil rights, man. You know what I'm saying? Misconduct and harassment. But I mean, you know, like I said, once again, you black. Motherfucker don't care. Sergeant Ward, I spoke to him. His number 27907. He didn't give a shit. You know, I talked to him and told him what was going on. None of this stuff has changed. You know, none of this stuff has really changed. Let's keep going, because I'm going to give you everybody badge number. I got a lot of badge numbers. Just bear with me for a minute, because if you see what I'm looking at, I got a list of the dates and the times when they circled my house with helicopters, the tail number, the address of the helicopter. So, you know, I did my homework. Okay, I spoke to somebody named Miramar, 536 on 4/9/2019. I spoke to her at the San Bernardino board. You know, I called her about what was going on, so she knows what's taking place. It hasn't stopped. Let's see, I even called Tucson International Airport about one plane was circling. Nothing really stopped. You know, so let's just get more to their names though. Manuel Segura, he's the main one. I already know to notify to make complaints about him. His badge number 32218. Nothing stopped. Detective Cervantes. His badge number 35551. Don't get me wrong, some of these badge numbers might be wrong because you know these dudes is liars. Ollie, Detective Ollie, serial number 31616. LAPD Crime Division. I spoke to him, so those people, they already know what's going on too. Didn't help. I just want you to keep saying, you know, how many people I have notified. And Officer K1ll, 24149, he know what's going on. Drones, being followed, gang members sent at me, hacked all my shit, destroyed my credit. And the FBI say this ain't them. But when you call the FBI, they gonna hang up. They're not gonna even let you say nothing. They gonna, as soon as I say my name and I mention the drones, they hang up. So it's like, damn, man, America in a cold place. We got people that supposed to be the law, but they don't even obey it. Officer Gallier, his number 38794. You know, Officer K1ll, okay, we said him 24149. Spoke to Kevin Cooks at the Navy base about drones, 5619 at 2:37 p.m. He told me that they didn't have a drone program and that was already done over there. It was all shut up and closed, and if anything, I should call this other number. That's what they like to do. They like to give you other numbers and run you around until you call this number, call that number. Basically just try to wear you out. But one thing I'm trying to say that, like, you know, that's the biggest dangerous thing is these people have been watching me for 4 years straight. You see, I've been putting this stuff to the NAACP. I've been putting it to all those so-called helpful companies, and none of them notify me back. None of them saying nothing. So I'm telling you, man, people better wake up, man. People better wake up, man, because you're dealing with some people that's up in this control. They in that control booth, man, and they don't give a shit, man. You know, they getting to do whatever they want. They making a game out of my life already 4 years. You know, praise God, I had the strength, you know what I'm saying, to be able to deal with these wicked people because, you know, in the end of the day, I know that they're gonna go to hell and they're gonna lose their life some other time too. You know, because God don't allow you to do nothing like this, and and it don't come back on you. You know, and I spoke to another one, LAPD headquarters officer Chavaria. He didn't want to give me his badge number. That was 7/9/2019 at 10:28 a.m. and he told me he couldn't help me. LAPD headquarters. Not to say the LAPD headquarters just hit me lately with a bullshit ass response saying that when I was arrested by the SWAT team and they hand me off to Inglewood PD and Inglewood PD hand me off to Pacific Division, SWAT team arrest me, give me the Pacific Division hand me over to Southwest LAPD. They said that nothing was wrong about that, but once again, these people liars. They don't like to give you papers. They don't want to give you a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, because, in real reality, all this stuff they did was illegal. I know that myself, but at the time I was pretty dumb, thinking that these were people that were, I hate to say it, but I thought the police were good people. I know how stupid I sound saying that, but yeah, I thought they was good people, so. Come to find out that they half past a goddamn good person. That they all on some Lucifer shit and they all want to murder you. They want you dead. They want your kids because they might want to adopt your kids and be sneaking having sex with them or something. It's some scandalous people, man, even though it look like they supposed to be some good people, I'm telling you. And the blacks, I ain't even got nothing to say about them because we already know they puppets. You get their ass $3 and they gonna follow, Blacks will kill another black and he'll tell you, man, pay me later, man. Fuck it, man. I just did that with credit, man. And they gonna go to hell too, man. Because that's the bigger picture, Attorney General, I spoke to Alex at 12:27 p.m., 7/23/2019. He knows what's going on, I made a public inquiry at 800-952-5225. They know what's going on, You see, this stuff was way on 7/23/2019, 7/23/2019, I spoke to Deanne, whatever, Sanchez, about N88 1HP circling over my house. And also, this was 8/2/2019 at 8:23 a.m. Also, tail number D4107. So I spoke to Deanne Sanchez. She's at 909-387-3726. She didn't do nothing. I called the supervisor at 424-405-8020. They didn't do anything. See what I'm saying? And I really don't want to tell you what these people call themselves, because I would hate to believe that they're supposed to be a part of that group, and they do all this peonic type shit, destroying the budget, raping and destroying our city, basically sinking our country. Because if you running around in circles like this, using all this military technology and drones, just to be following one man, I mean, how long do it take for you to find out that you fucking mental up here? How long do it take? I'll just be wondering. But anyway, man, God is good. I'm sure that at the end it'll be great. So that's just a couple people at the FAA. Oh, okay, well, they told me, I ain't gonna say I talked to that guy, but Apple Valley Airport, I spoke to Nicole, 8:22 a.m. at 8/12/2019, about N44 1HP, circling my home. Sergeant Weeble, I spoke to him also that day, 909-387-3500. So you see all these, there's a lot of cops, man. I've been dealing with a lot of police. I got a lot of other footage that y'all never seen. So, when you see people in the comments saying that I'm paranoid or I'm tripping, I'm doing all this, think about it, man. Most of us, want to make money. We spoke to Deputy Cruz. He said his badge number was 3069. 4 numbers. We wouldn't believe him. But we already know that one thing about people, especially black men like me, man, I'm here to create a great family. I'm not here to waste time with no damn police and be getting followed and they trying to run you off the road and peons riding up fast on your bumper, and then, ignoramuses coming in the gym, trying to mad dog like you supposed to, just because a motherfucker got tattoos and fat, you supposed to be like, oh my goodness, oh God. Come on, man. I just want to be peaceful, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Or don't leave me alone. Tell you the truth, this is a video just letting you know all the multiple police names, and I'm going to give new videos. One thing I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to start showing you their license plates and their addresses. And I'm going to show you that organization they claim that they in, the emblems. See? Because that organization is heavy in my family, and I don't think they're going to like if they hear what you guys doing. Believe that.